Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Veronica Parker, and I am so excited you are joining us either live in the present or listening to the recording in the future for this webinar, Turning Pain into Possibilities. How does it get any better than this? A lot of what I will be sharing with you today are incredible tools from Access Consciousness, and I will be explaining them to you today. And I will also be inviting you to join me to play more, to change more, and to receive more consciousness and possibilities for yourself, for your business, for your bodies, and your life. How does it get any better than this, my friends? So, what is possible for each and every one of us with our bodies, with our money flows, with our life to change pain, anger, judgments, limitations into many more possibilities, potency, power, and profitability? And anything that doesn't allow us to do this, can we please destroy and uncreate it right now? And what I'm going to say next is the clearance statement from Access Consciousness. It sounds like gibberish, crazy, crazy, crazy phrase. And basically what it does is it allows us to unlock and change, as if by magic, all those things and limitations that are keeping us stuck, that are keeping everything solid within our body and our lives. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you would like to learn more about the statement, you can actually go to theclearancestatement.com and receive more information on it. Right now, it's suffice to know, because otherwise I could literally spend the entire time of this webinar on this, that the statement, it's like a magic wand that allows you to poof, change anything. The statement is right and wrong, good and bad, pod, P-O-D, and POC, P-O-C, all 9 short boys and beyonds. So if you would like to apply it in your life, this is the first tool that I'm sharing with you. You can say the statement in its entirety, or you can literally just say pod and POC, all of that shit. And yes, I'm gonna be cursing today, and let's go ahead and destroy anything that doesn't allow us to allow that to happen. And at the same time, let's destroy and uncreate any judgments, lies, projections, rejections, expectations, and separations that we have for ourselves, that you might have for me, that you might have for this webinar, so that you can receive it all beyond any limitations, beyond any imaginations, and beyond anything that might have get in the way of you doing that. So anything that doesn't allow it, let's destroy and create it right now. Right and wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Let's take a deep breath right now. The second tool I would like to share with you is sort of like an energy pool and a mini meditation we're going to do together right now. So I invite you to become very comfortable wherever you are listening. And if you're able to, close your eyes. Of course, if you're driving or operating heavy machinery, you do not want to close your eyes. But if you can, this would be very peaceful and very useful right now. So let's just go ahead and close our eyes, taking a deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling the breath. Inhaling deeply again. Exhaling fully. And as you take your next breath in, allow that sparkly energy, vibration, and space and consciousness that is your infinite being within you to just expand beyond your body, beyond any limitation, beyond any boundaries. Allow it to move in every direction, in front of you and behind you, to your left and to your right, above and below you, all at the same time, about 100 miles in every direction. And anywhere you might be thinking or worrying that you have no idea how to do this, it's okay. I am guiding you. You totally have this. So let's destroy and create all of that. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And take another deep breath in and expand beyond in all directions right now, even more than you might have ever expanded before. And let's take a deep breath in right now. Inhaling deeply, exhaling fully, becoming fully present, being that fierce presence that you are, maybe even more than you might have ever been before. Fully present, fully aware, and in full allowance of everything. And as you exhale your breath, just ask your walls and your barriers to go down, down, down. Everywhere we might have placed a barrier or a wall to protect ourselves, let's bring it down right now. Every dimension, every reality, every energy body, all walls down, down, down. You don't need to know how to do this. You just ask the walls to come down, and we're doing this together. And you're doing great right now. So inhaling deeply and expanding even more, 1,000 miles in every direction. Allow your energy, your space, your consciousness, that infinite sparkly essence that is your being, to expand so, 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 so much right now. And anything that doesn't allow it, let's destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And just notice what is happening inside of your body and in this being that is infinite, that is who you are, that goes way beyond your body in every direction. It is so large, it is so infinite, it's so big, it's so spacious. It's tingly, it's awake, it's alert, it's aware. And it is filled with so many possibilities. Take another deep breath in and go 100,000 miles in every direction. Let your being be one with everything, with every body of water, with every continent, with every country, with every city, with all the land, with all the flowers, with the sky, with the stars, with the moon, with the sun, with the earth. Let's allow this universal communion with all that is right here and now. And anything that doesn't allow it, let's destroy and uncreate it, please. Right or wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. Yes. Couple more deep breaths right now. Breathing deeply, moving beyond the beyond the beyond. Exhale your breath, lower your barriers just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Yes. And then slowly begin to bring your energy, your awareness, and your attention back to here and now, back to wherever you're sitting or laying down right now. Notice the different space we co-created together. Notice what you're sensing. Notice what you are aware of. You might want to even ask yourself, what am I aware of? And that, my friends, is the wonderful gift of pain. Pain is this incredible magic tool that allow us to become more aware if we allow it, right? Because many times, what do we do with pain? Pain shows up in our body as maybe a body part that's hurting us, or maybe pain shows up in our life in a particular aspect of it. Like maybe pain might be showing up for some of you in your finances, okay? Because maybe you have too many debts and expenditures, and you would like to, it shows up as pain of not having received all the money that you desired and required to do everything that you love in your life and to pay all your bills and to contribute to the planet and to create so many more things. And so what do we tend to do with pain? We tend to push it away. We tend to fight it. We tend to resist it. We tend to run in the opposite direction of it, and maybe even pretend that it's not even there, until if it's actually happening, you know, inside of you, or even in any of these aspects that I just mentioned, it becomes so intense and so unbearable because we've been avoiding it, because we've been running away from it, because we've been pushing it away, we've been fighting against it, that it's like, oh my God, I can't even take it anymore. Somebody, something help me, right? How many of you have experienced this in your bodies and in your life, maybe now or in the past or many other lifetimes or whatever that is? So everything that's coming up for you right now, as I'm describing all of this, can we please destroy and uncreate it right now? And the cool thing is, with all of it, is you don't even need to know exactly what it is in order to change it. So everywhere we think or we believe or we've been taught by this contextual reality that we're living in, that we are required to know what that pain is, what it means, where does it come from, how did it get here, blah, 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 blah. Can we please let go of all of it? Destroy and uncreate it right now. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Because the pain, if we allow it, it's here to let us become more aware of something. What is that something? So what am I aware of that I haven't been willing to acknowledge? This is a third tool, which is a question, which is what we do in Access Consciousness a lot, is ask questions. Questions open up doorways of possibilities. Questions are empowering. And we ask questions not to necessarily receive an answer or to have to be right about the answer we thought we knew. Okay? We ask a question to receive more awareness. So what are you aware of, my pain friend? That's so funny how it's showing up. What are you aware of, my friend, from this pain that might have been showing up in your life? And maybe it's pain, maybe it's a judgment, maybe it's just a form of limitation or stickiness or stuckness, okay? However it's showing up for you, it's perfectly okay. No rightness and no wrongness with it. And first, let's go into anywhere you've been trying to fight it, to resist it, to push it away or avoid it. Can we destroy it and create all that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And so what are you really aware of? What is this pain allowing you to become aware of that you've been hiding, that you haven't been willing to acknowledge before? So anything really that doesn't allow you to be, see, know, receive, perceive, and choose this awareness, can we please destroy and uncreate it right now? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Yeah, notice the space. Notice how we're shifting. Notice what is changing within you, with your mind, with your body, with maybe the crazy chatter that we had before we started today. So what energy, space, consciousness, and choice can we and our bodies be to have total ease, space, and clarity with all of this? And anything that doesn't allow it, can we destroy and uncreate it right now, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Whoa, I am melting into this space we are co-creating together. How are you doing? What is showing up for you? How much more melty are you right now? And what is happening with all those pains, judgments, and limitations? Are they still stuck and solid, or are they shifting as you're choosing something different? And what awareness is coming up for you? What do you know about this pain, these judgments, and these limitations that you haven't been willing to acknowledge? Everything that is times a gazillion. Can we destroy and uncreate it right now, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Whoa. And what is possible for each and every one of us from this new space we just created together that we didn't even think was possible? That if we would allow the possibilities, it would actualize a whole different reality. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What is possible, my friend? What would you like to be and play with and create in your reality now? What if you didn't have to play by the rules of this reality anymore? What if we could co-create a whole new reality of possibilities together? How much more fun would that be? How much more ease could we receive? And another gift of pain is to show you a power that you are, a potency that you have, a capacity that you are and you have that you haven't been willing to acknowledge. And the thing about it is that this power, this capacity, this potency, it's not even necessarily one of this reality. It could be one that is beyond this reality. So what capacity, what potency, what power are you beyond this reality that you haven't been willing to acknowledge? And anything that doesn't allow you to be, see, know, receive, perceive, and choose this. And not choosing it from your human beingness, which is limited, which is contrite, which plays typically by the rules of this reality, but from your infinite being. And that was the second tool that I shared with you today, where we expand and we remember that that is who we are. We are infinite beings, my friend. So from this space, from this consciousness, from this vibration, what power, potency, and capacity are you that you haven't been willing to acknowledge? And anything that doesn't allow you to be, see, know, receive, perceive, and acknowledge it, can we please destroy and uncreate it right now? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Whoa. And just perceive with all your being right now this beautiful space we co-created together. Just notice what you notice and become aware of what you truly know, because you are so powerful. You are so capable of creating beyond this reality. And you're also very capable of receiving so much more than you ever had before. And so my invitation for you, if you would like to play a little bit more than what we did here today, is to join me for 21 days. Say what? 21 days of receiving beyond money. And it is changing, just like we did in the Zoom call today. Pain, judgments, limitations, into more power and potency, possibilities, and profitability. We start on November 5th, and it's 21 days where we are connected through Zoom, just like this, 30 minutes a day. You can join live or receive the recording. You can ask any question you have. I will share with you many other tools that are so powerful that will facilitate you into receiving so much more money, so much more fun, so much more ease, so many more possibilities, creativity, joy, well-being, fun than you ever had before. What would you like to receive? So if you would like to join me, you can go to veronicaparker44.com/receiving-beyond-money. How much money, possibilities, and so much more can we receive beyond this reality that we haven't been allowing ourselves to receive? And what if that pain, that limitation, that struggle, that anger, that fear, that worry, that doubt didn't have to get in the way of receiving anymore? So I thank you right now for joining me today, for being this incredible being of presence, of power, of possibility that you truly be. If you received anything from this webinar, I invite you to actually share it with a friend. Even if they didn't register to, be live or listen to the recording, I actually would love it if you would share it with at least one friend, and maybe also share the link because they might want to play with us some more. Whether or not you choose to continue to play with us into receiving beyond money, I am so grateful for you. And I absolutely know that you have the capacity, the potency, and the power to create miracles in this world. And you already are being it, and you're doing an amazing job. I am so happy and grateful for you, for allowing me to live my dream in this reality, which is facilitating people like you, creating more consciousness, having so much fun in the process. And what else is truly possible for you, for me, for each and every one of us that we did not think was possible, that if we allowed the possibilities, it would actualize a whole different reality, not just for ourselves, but for the entire planet. See, when we choose to change, when we choose to become more conscious, when we choose to literally have a different choice and choose that choice, and like anything that we have ever received or chosen before, we make that choice, that possibility, that consciousness available for anyone else in the planet that would like to choose it too. So thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for choosing you. Thank you for choosing more consciousness, for creating so much, and for making those choices, that consciousness, and that energy and space available for so many more. I am so grateful for you. I wish you the best. I hope you can come and play with me because we're going to have so much fun. Check out the link, share them with a friend, and what else is possible for us. Thank you so much for playing, and how does it get any better than this? Mwah! Bye-bye.